I cannot believe, but it's okay. We'll give this another try. I sat there for a hot minute in the rain thinking, is it going to go away? Will the rain stop? If your name was on the list, maybe you'll be able to come back in. I cannot. What are you doing? Oh, where'd my crystals go? Hey, Nahil. I was like, are you kidding me? There was not supposed to be any more rain in the forecast. I feel like with the combination of everything's, maybe I wasn't supposed to be reading today. No, look, it means I'm doing something right. I still have my list. Hey, Marie, your name was on the list too, but you weren't here. Um, I was on Priya, but I don't know if Priya will come back. If not, I'll jump down to Amanda. And of course, my inside dog is like, I'm gonna have to put her up real quick because I know she doesn't have to go outside. I literally walked her before I went out, but she's wanting to be extra. It's like, what is going on, universe? All right. A general. Okay. Yeah, you were after Priya. Don't come to England. Yeah, it was so sunny earlier, Marie, and so I went outside to read, and I should have known because it was raining right before I went out. I should have known it wasn't going to go away. It's okay. I gave it a fair shot, and I'll try and get another day. All right, I'm going to jump to you, Amanda, and if Priya comes back, I'll go back to Priya. And then Marie, if you want to read, I can do you after Amanda since you were really at the top of the list. So I'll do Amanda, Marie, and then Slime. All right. It's so funny. I didn't know if y'all would be able to come back or not. All right. Amanda, a general. All right. Did I mix my cards up? Okay, no. All right. My brain has to readjust. Deep breath. All right. Amanda, higher power, source, creator of all. That's you. Guide my cards and my words for Amanda. Amanda's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom. Connection. I call upon Marie's spirit team, her archangels, her divine to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment. That one. Clarity, like, please don't do that on my laptop. She's playing with her ball on Maddie's laptop. Okay, there we go. All right. Hey, Grish. Hey, Musk. Musk. I am. I can write your name down if you want a reading. Hey, Grish. I can write your name too. Musk. Grish. Xavier Ofo. What does that mean? Do I dare ask? Dollar Mike. That's not very nice. That's pretty funny, but that's not very nice, Mike. Why are you being so hateful? Why are you being so nasty? Marie, it might take it a minute to readjust because I came back in here. Oh, it's on mine. Hold on. I see why. Connected to the, it should get better. I just reconnected to the Mike gonna say, oops, sorry. Look, you don't know what kind of juju I'm doing up in here. For all you know, I could be some black magic witch. So you better be careful, Mike. You're lucky I'm not. I'm a white witch. All right, Musk, I wrote your name down. It was a compliment. My dollar store glasses. Get out of here. Yeah, thank you, Marie, for letting me know. It was still connected to my hotspot. All right, Amanda, there's a couple of cards coming out. So Yeah, it was a slow. Yeah, I didn't realize my laptop was still on my hotspot, but I'm on the Wi-Fi now. Amanda, do you have something like a little bit deeper going on? Because there's a couple of harder cards coming out. So the first one is the Six of Boons, which is a card of reassurance, though. Someone wants their name put in a jar, right? Right. Like, look, you better be careful. Musk, I have your name down. You have to wait till I get to your name, though. You'll have to wait, okay? Actually, she's 50% white witch and 50% Mexican witch. Keep on, get out of here. All right. Excuse me. Amanda. So you can see this card, the Six of Boons, is the card that this woman is basically lost in the forest. She got in a panic. She got lost in the forest, and she couldn't find her way back. And so, as the night was drawing in, she just surrendered to her exhaustion. But the little bunnies came in to warm her and to cuddle her. The quiet patter of paws on snow sifts into her dreams. Soft warmth surrounds her. And to me, it makes me think of spirit, right? Spirit's always there when we feel like we're at a point of exhaustion. So even though there's still going to be trials to overcome, when she awakes, she knows that she's at least going to make it through the night. So there is kindness to be found, even in the bleakest situation. The world is full of gentle, furry creatures with big eyes who want to help and comfort you. Be ready to receive unexpected assistance and selfless care. Your situation is about to get softer. So yeah, behind that, you have the Eight of Challenges, which is the Eight of Swords. So I think that's why this is coming in. Like if you're going through a hard time, it's spirit, like the bunny makes me think of spirit and our spirit team and our archangels that are like, this is the flow. This is part of being a human, right? Having the human experience. This card signifies a situation that should not be endured, but you may find it hard to imagine anything better. Panicking and flailing around will only do more damage. Use your head. It kind of goes back to this, like she panicked and got lost, right? Panic and flailing around will only do more damage. Use your head to analyze the challenge and overcome it. There is a way out. It is time to open your eyes and let go of denial and banish the idea that you are a helpless victim. It's a card of like feeling trapped, but we're never trapped, right? A lack of direction, possibly. Hey, Haba, how are you? I'm going to write your name down, okay, in case you want to read him. And then your last card is the Four of Visions. Just going through an awakening. It started last night. Just got to finish going through it. Oh, congratulations. With the awakening comes all the, like, what was I doing my whole life? Kind of questions. It's huge, right? And you're going to have multiple awakenings now that you're on this journey. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Marie. Look, everything's in the way today. I forgot some of you are on the mobile. Okay, my bad. I'm good. I hope you're doing good too, Heba. I hope you're having a good day. And then you have the Four Visions behind that. But yeah, sometimes these awakenings that we go through, they can be like a roller coaster, right? The Four Visions. Have you forgotten where you left your bliss? Maybe you've been hoping for an emotional lottery win or an earth-shaking epiphany to awaken your enthusiasm. The truth is, lasting happiness is made up of small moments. It is just a matter of opening your eyes to the wonders around you. It's like it can be kind of like this card, like some kind of dissatisfaction. Yeah, I closed up a 6-year spiritual journey and flew right into a new one. Wow, that's huge. That is really huge. Hey, Kat, I still have your name down too. So after Amanda, I have Marie and then Sly, and then I'll go to you if you're able to stick around, okay? Sorry, the rain was not supposed to come. It was insane. And I sat there for a hot second, like, is it gonna go away? And I was like, I better not. All my stuff is gonna get ruined. And the Kundalini awakenings are intense. Congratulations. I just started hearing spiritual advisors talking about that. My husband, in his little 3D, not little, okay, that's not nice to say. And his 3D brain was like, that sounds kind of kinky. Kundalini awakening. I was like, look, I don't know. So congratulations. But I heard some people say they can be painful. Yeah. So I can see why these cards are coming out for you, you know. But spirit's got you, and you're gonna feel so connected. You're gonna be, not feel, but be so connected. Like your gifts are just gonna really open up, you know. So congratulations, and I'm sending you so many healing vibes because I know, yeah, I that's so funny that you brought that up because I literally just was listening to a spiritual person on YouTube talking about that. I'm doing yoga and breath work. You know, the one I was talking about, she was doing yoga specifically for Kundalini awakening, and that's how hers happens. Wow, that's huge. That is so huge. I I don't know if I'm ready to put in the work for that. I'm kind of happy in my little tarot world right now. One day when it's time, right? When it's I'll know when it's time. Yes, you need it to help. Yeah. Yeah. Look, I'm being exposed to it a little bit at a little bit for a reason. I even told Maddie last night, I was like, it's so funny how my spiritual journey just started with awakening. Because if I would have been thrown into the idea of star seeds or Pleiadians or anything beyond awakening, my brain would have been like, put the brakes on it. But I was slowly exposed to things like, you know, my first thing was awakening and like divine consciousness and oneness and ego. And I could handle that. Then like slowly I'm being exposed to more and more things like the Kundalini awakening and the Pleiadians and all these different things that my brain 8 months ago would have been like, no, get out of here. What are you? How exciting. All right, Marie, if you were able to stick around, you're next. Thank you, Amanda. I'm sending you so much healing though, because yeah, I can see why those cards were coming out then. Like literally physical painting. I scared someone off when I explained his traveling ability. Right. Right? Yeah. That's what the alchemist had mentioned. I think it was the alchemist, is like how we're exposed in little bits because our brain would like literally explode. Well, I mean, I don't know if it really literally would explode or not. But yeah, it'd be too much. I keep on having scary dreams. Huh. I wonder why. Is that what you want your read about, the dreams? Or were you just I wonder if that has something too. Oh, solar flares? You think the dreams are related to the solar flares, Amanda? Or is that something different? Higher power, source, creator of all. And I said she got my cards for Marie. Marie would like a general reading. She'd like connection, wisdom. I call upon Marie's spirit team, her archangels, her divine, to come in with words of enlightenment, clarity, prosperity, self-love, wisdom. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source, Marie. Marie. Oh, the dreams. I know, there's the other one. Okay, that counts. I know, we had some magnetic storm like last week or something, and I was going through it. And if Sterling Will was the one who told me, I was like, what? Marie, you have the 9 of spells. And I looked it up and I was like, oh, sensitive people can be like anxiety, like infected and physically. And I did. I was like, I don't know why I feel like this. All right, 9 of spells. Oh, that probably makes sense, Amanda, why this morning has been like it has been. I literally was saging and I put my sage down in the sink thinking it wasn't burning that hot. And I freaking burned a hole through the camper sink. So now it's like literally dripping. And then I broke the vacuum cleaner. It's like, what the hell is happening? So Mercury retrograde makes sense now. Thank you for telling me that. I'm not going crazy. All right, Marie, you have the 9 of spells. That's funny that you were talking about nightmares. Witches or bad dreams. Witches have no fear of the nighttime forest. That doesn't mean there's nothing fearful there. Wild beasts and creatures, both earthly and unearthly, roam the woods at night. Nevertheless, this witch has come to her sacred spot to perform a spell at the dark of the moon. This card signifies that you have everything you need to accomplish your intention. You have the skills, the experience, the maturity, and most important of all, the will to make it happen. Excuse me. No one can stand in the way of your success now. Mark your territory. It's time to bring forth your full attention of power. It's like mastering your inner gifts. Defense against the dark. Yeah, Amanda, that makes sense. Yeah. How long does that last? Do you know? Yeah, Kat's like, well, that explains the electronic issues. Then you have the Weaver of Boons, Marie. The Weaver of Boons knows just what you need. When you visit her cottage in the forest clearing, the aura of peace and plenty embraces you. This witch's magic is earth-centered. The virtues of plants, the secrets of stones, bird, and animal lore, the dance of the seasons. She treasures both the wildness of the woods and the beauty of her well-tended garden. She is the preserver, nurturer, and healer, feeding both body and spirit with motherly love. This can indicate the need for some common sense, an offering of comfort and care, or a monetary windfall. Need for common sense. Huh. No, ma'am, stop. Now, behind that, you had the Child of Boons, which is the Hansel and Gretel situation. So I'm not sure what it's referring to. Hey, Chumba, how are you? Oh, sending you lots of love and light. Hey, Ashton. Oh, I love it. This is like, and I tell everybody, I didn't even know it was Lord Ganesh until I just made me happy. I knew it was something to do with Hinduism, and Hinduism was a big part of my awakening. And I didn't know what it was or who it was, though. And I was even singing Lord Ganesh mantras, even though I didn't know this was Lord Ganesh. But I knew the mantras made me happy too. And then somebody on my live was like, that's Lord Ganesh. I was like, oh, what? Really? I've been singing to him this whole time and didn't even know it. Maddie even told me, you better be careful. Do you even know what those mantras mean? I'm like, yeah, some of them. All right, Marie. Then you have the Child of Boons. So we know the Hansel and Gretel story of like the candy of the house of candy, and it's like he takes a bite and there's a witch or whatever. So this card can mean a time of study, an impetuous investment, or a sign that it's time to pay more attention to material security and prosperity. It's almost like I feel like divine's like trying to shift your focus from something else, because you've got the two women who are finding their inner strength, their inner magic, their inner power from their divine power, their source power. It's not we're powerful. It's when we connect with God that we have God power, right? Like we're able to live fulfilling, happy lives through divine power. So it's almost like I feel like divine's really wanting you to seek inwards, because the fourth card came out, which is the Council of Animals. And the Council of Animals is a reflection card. It's like you're being called before to reflect on everything that's happening. When you are called before the Council of Animals, it is a sign that you're ready to face some tough truths. Epiphanies are possible. You may begin to see a new purpose for your life. At the very least, you'll come to know yourself better. So yeah, divine's trying to get you to seek inward. Only you will know why. Sounds a bit right. Well, thank you for validating. And look, when we start to seek inward, true happiness comes. It really does. And painful Kundalini awakenings, like Amanda said, but that's down the road. No future tripping here. Hey, Haroon, I'm going to write your name down. And Chumba, I wrote your name down too. And Ashton as well, if you're able to stick around and y'all want reads. Chumba, you missed it. I was outside earlier and it had rained before I went live, and I was like, it's not gonna rain anymore. And I went out there and I got like 3 reads in and it started raining. And there I am sitting there like, is it gonna go away? I was like, oh no, I better pack it up because everything was starting to get wet. My cars would have gotten ruined. All right. Sly, if you're still here, you're next. I have Sly and then Cat. Chumba, you just watched it. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I almost came in and didn't go live again. I'm like, no, I am not letting this happen to me today. Thank you, Marie, for validating. Sorry, too early for the retrograde, but full moon energy. Well, I was thinking the other day it's going to be a full moon soon. The moon's been so bright. Yeah. No, don't be. Look, it's some kind of energy. All right, slime. Right, Chumba? Yeah, thank you, Chumba. I appreciate you. I wanted to ask if my ex's feelings about me since we broke contact. Oh, I'm sorry that happened. And now he is all I think about. Okay, so I know you're new, so welcome. I will just give you a heads up. I don't read other people's energies because I believe in karma. And if your ex doesn't want me reading their energy, I could be creating bad karma for myself. But I can do a reading around like what spirit says because this person's been on your mind a lot. So I can do a reading around the energy of it and what your spirit team suggests for you. And you never know, you might connect with something. Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. And I said, you guide my cards and my words for Sly. Sly is here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and surrounding their ex. Right now, they are thinking about them a lot, even though they've been broken up for a while. I call upon Sly's spirit team, archangels, they're divine, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment surrounding the ex. Sly. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Sly. Surrounding the ex. What should they do to navigate that situation? Thank you. What should they do? Words of wisdom. Oh, you got some good cards coming out, Slime. One more. All right. So, thank you for understanding. I love when people ask about a reading and for love or like exes especially, because the Keeper of Boons will come out quite a bit. And the Keeper of Boons is the embodiment of like the perfect soulmate. And it makes me think of this ex I had. We were together for like 3 years and everybody told me he was the worst guy ever. I was so hung up on him. I don't know how to explain it. I come to find out I learned what the word narcissist meant after him, but he had me so entangled that I was stuck on him for 3 years later even. And it's because he painted this amazing picture of what he was at the beginning, but it quickly changed. And so I was hung up on this persona, the Keeper of Boons, when it really wasn't him. Oh, wow. Look, I felt inclined to tell that story. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was until late February, even the spring. I mean, I'm sure full moon energy. Yeah, I think full moon, right, Kat? I think that's what you're saying. Yeah, I think it is. It can. You're right. And just sometimes we have to go. Like I know I have to go through these trials to learn how to navigate my emotions still, because I'm still early in my awakening and my ascension. I am still learning how to integrate healthy emotions, how to stay on a positive timeline. And when I feel negative, feel the feels, but also not stay in a victim mindset. All right, Sly. So I want you to listen to this Keeper of Boons and then think about your ex and think if he checks any of the boxes. If he doesn't check the boxes, this is your spirit saying like ego's keeping you trapped in this person, you know. All right. It says, while the Keeper of Challenges wants you to solve your own problem, the Keeper of Boons will solve it with you, or more likely for you. The wizard's magical energy is protective, gathering, sheltering. He will rescue you from the scary forest, feed you, tuck you in, kiss you goodnight, and see you on your way in the morning. all calmly and with a sense of humor. He is a master of crystal lore and all manner of earthly treasures. He puts these to good use, making magical tools and jewels attuned to the user's needs. It's like the key words that stick out: rescue you from the scary forest, feed you, tuck you in, kiss you goodnight, and see you on your way in the morning. And like, look, like he just looks embracing and warm and unconditional love type vibes. And if your ex isn't fitting that boxes, God's like, why would you want that again? Like we helped you get rid of that person for a reason, right? And then behind that, you have the white heart, which is like, God's like, don't settle for that, lack of better words, douchebag. Like, don't settle for, okay, that's not nice. I'm sorry, spirit. Okay, no name calling. It's just, that's not nice. I do not suggest calling names. But it's like, if he didn't treat you like you deserve to be treated, like you're worthy of this, the white heart, right? Um, the traditional name for this mysterious card, that numbered 0, is the Fool. In traditional tarot, this is the Fool card. It's the new beginning. It symbolizes the start of a new adventure that is undertaken with pure and innocent heart. The pun here is intended. Follow your heart, not your brain. So you said, I keep thinking of him, but that's not what your heart would want, right? He had this sense of responsibility to him that made him feel safe, but at the same time, he would not talk to me for like days straight. Yeah, see, no, and then sitting there waiting by the phone, like, yeah, that's exactly like this ex of mine. It was all about him. Like, this is literally something he needed new tires for his truck, and he was struggling with work, and his mom said, I'll buy you some new tires, and he got mad at her because she wouldn't buy him a whole new truck. And instead of just buying it, tires alone are freaking expensive. Like, that was his energy. He was very selfish, very self-centered, like, yeah. And his love came out like that towards me. And I don't know why I was so freaking hung up on the guy. I really was for a long time. Excuse me. But I guess it's one of those things like spelling, right? Like, we have to learn. I had to learn that I was worthy. Like Chumba said, know your worth. I had to learn that I was worthy of so much more than that. And then you have the one, like, you're really, I feel like, yeah, it's like a karmic, like you're learning through it, because you have the Fool, which is the new beginning, and then you have the Wise Woman. The Wise Woman card confirms that there's a core of deep knowing within you. Like, there's a deep knowing within you, but you may need spiritual guidance to access it. Wisdom takes time, devotion, patience, and above all, willingness to accept and commit to the path you chose. I feel like this path is like closing the door on the X, because you can't if you don't close the door on the X, you're never going to be able to open to the Keeper of Boons, the one that you really are worthy of, So, yeah. I hope that helped close the chapter a little bit. But I know it's easier said than done. I do. So I'm sending you so much love and light, and welcome to the channel. I'm really glad to have you here. And yeah, I can't wait till you find your Keeper of Boons, right? I mean, sometimes I struggle to find my filters. So I feel, yeah, Kat, usually, yeah, sometimes it comes out and I stop and I pray and I send them love and light, because my sober program taught me that I need to pray for people that are struggle in my life, and send them love and light, and pray that they heal, that they find love, that they find happiness. And that helps me keep resentments at bay. But I slip. And when I slip, I'm like, I'm sorry, God, I shouldn't have said that. That was actually so nice to hear, and it really made me think deeper into it. Oh, thank you, Sly. I really appreciate that. That's what this space is about. I appreciate you. Thank you for saying that. And then, Kat, you're next. I mean, sometimes I struggle to find my filter, so I feel you on that. I start taking, someone may or may not need to grab soap. Right? We are human. You're right. I'm blaming it on the full moon. The full moon's got me over here talking junk. What does my spirit guides and angels want me to know right now? Okay. Higher power, source, creator of all. Let me shuffle one time. I said to you, guide my cards and my words for Kat. Kat's here seeking spiritual advice from their spirit guides, their angels. What do their spirit guides and their angels want them to know right now? Kat. Kat. Oh, I like this one. Kat. What does their spirit guides and their angels want them to know? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Kat. I call upon their archangels, their divine, their spirit team to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment. Kat. Clarity. Huh. Okay, let me pull one more. Kat. Clarity, enlightenment, wisdom, spirit team, spirit guide. Kat. Kat. Thought I saw one flip. I thought I saw one flip. It didn't. Well, I want to pull one more. Kat. Spirit team, spirit guides. There we go. Ah, amazing. Okay. You got 2 major arcana cards coming out. I don't know why I felt the need for a 4th one, but I did. All right. So you have the 3 of spells first, which I just like the imagery because you're asking about your spirit guides and your angels. And I don't know if you can see the whimsical little, like that almost makes me think of your angels. And this is like a manifesting, like creating your reality. And you can see the angels guiding your intentions, your thoughts into fruition, right? Let me read a little bit of it though to you. It's a very powerful card. I can tell that you're really doing the like connecting with them, connecting and ascending, like learning about alchemizing, or you are alchemizing. This card invites you to become the cloaked magician, casting a new spell. Follow the movement of the fire boats on the dark water and envision your own project gathering energy. Whatever you launch now has an excellent chance of success. This is the beginning of like a new enterprise or a new you, or like it's creative energy. Yeah, it says the willow. It's in this deck. Those little entities are called the willow the wisp. Willow the wisp fly down to accompany the boats, drawn as always by the power of fire magic. It's a very powerful card of like, manifesting and creating your own reality. Then you have the Council of Animals, and that's that reflection card. It's like, what do you want to do? Like, what would bring you pure happiness? What is your calling? When you're called before the Council of Animals, it is a sign that you're ready to face some tough truths. Epiphanies are possible. You may begin to see a new purpose for your life. At the very least, you will come to know yourself better. It's judgment, it's shadow work, it's self assessment, it's forgiveness, it's unconditional love, it's enlightenment. Hey, your Empress Everything. I'm going to write your name down in case you want to read. Now, behind that, you have the 5 of challenges, which could be like if you're on this new pathway, sometimes the 5 of challenges comes out. Like when a lot of people who've been on my channel know that I used to be a kindergarten teacher for like 18 years. And now I'm like part-time teaching online and I'm tarot reading. I would have, and this 5 of challenges was my ego. Like, you want to quit your job and go live in a camper? What the hell is wrong? This was my ego, like saying that is not what society tells us to do. Interesting. I felt like something got randomly alchemized at most random, but most perfect time. Well, look, and it happens for us all so differently, you know? So that's amazing. That's huge. Yeah. Now the 5 of challenges says the giant signifies a situation in your life where you might be overestimating your chances against an opponent. Sometimes being quicker in an argument just won't work. It's like a fight you can't win. It's almost like it makes me think of my ego. Like when I like I just said, when I first awakened, I was like, you want to like I said, do this life, and that's not It's like somebody in your ear, something like telling you can't do that, or you're not that, or, so if that pops up, it's just be mindful of it. Let sleeping giants lie kind of thing. And then the fourth card that came out was the wide world. So you have two major arcana cards coming out. So the fact that you're talking about alchemizing, and I'm getting the sense, it goes along with this, the spread, the world. This is the world card in traditional. One cycle ends and the next begins. This is a positive card, not a disruptive ending card. It's just, this is a card of destiny. Following the council of animals, which you had coming out also, following the council of animals, where you assessed your progress and aligned it with your greater purposes in life. You've done what you needed to do, even if you're not completely cognizant of it yet. It's time to look towards new horizons. I feel like maybe you already did this then, because it says you assessed your progress and like aligned it. When we do shadow work, it's not like it's like integrating it and leading through love. It's not like we just diminish it, or if you haven't, you're going to. I don't know which one, because the wide world is right behind the council of animals. Like, you're doing the work. It's really exciting, and you're gonna have a whole new life. Like, you're gonna be like, what can I do? I can create my own reality and live happy, and not like a sense of happy like the world tells me, and I have to have all these things to be happy. I'm excited for you. Oh, where are these random people coming from? It's the full moon. I just realized you're Empress everything. I want to eat all day. Me too, sweetie. God bolt. Food. I just meal. Sit in your love and light. Talked about alchemy. What? I'm rude. Said what? I think I passed a twin flame test. What? Not a twin flame test. There's a test for that? I love how beautiful this energy. Oh, thank you, Kat. Oh, look, you have the blessing on the bottom of the deck, Kat. I don't know if you have a family already now or what, but group of unicorns is called a blessing. A collective group of unicorns is a blessing. So it's the blessing card. How exciting. That was a really good read. Thank you for being here and letting me read for you. I appreciate you. All right. Musk is next. Musk, Grish, and then Xavier. I'm glad I am coming back live. The rain nearly got me. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I was tested on my self-love. A bunch of men I chased over the years came back into my life all at once. What? I'm proud of you. Like, yeah, get the heck out of here. Like, who are you? Will I get any girl in this life? HK, of course you will. I can write your name down, but there's a list. You're going to have to wait around, buddy. I'll totally write your name down. And of course you'll get a girl. I don't have to draw tarot to do that. But if you're asking, will I? Then you're kind of self-sabotaging, right? Whenever we think negative like that, it's like the opposite of manifesting. Embodying the joy, the happiness, seeing what we have right now is how we manifest happiness, and you never know what else will come along with it, like a girl. All right, Musk, Grish, and Xavier. Let's see if they're here. I nearly put Frisch. Grish and Xavier. Yeah, Chumba, there's another tarot reader that does that. They have to tell them what like number they are. I don't know why I don't do that. Thank you for advising me to do that. It helps the algorithm. I can't talk to girls. I'm so shy. Well, look at your wording, baby. You're saying I can't talk to girls. That's a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you say I can't talk to girls, you're making it come true, sweetie. There's research behind self-fulfilling prophecies, okay? You should to keep things structured. Look, Heba. Yeah, I agree. Look. All right, Musk. What number like are you? I feel weird saying it. I don't know why. This doesn't come natural. Oh, look, Summit came in and said, like 19. Look, you already spoken into existence. Summit, I'm going to write your name down, okay? All right, Musk, Grish, and Xavier. I don't know if they're here, though. All right, Heba, you're next. I know you're here. Yeah, I know Heba, the trembling roots, they put like exclamation mark join. And I think they even have to be subscribed before they can get a read. Yeah. Yeah, Heba. Do you want a general or specific read? And then Chumba, you're after Heba. Like 10. Look, Summit said, wait, I thought you were like 19. How did you go to like 10? I have a, do you have a specific? Oh, specific. Okay, go for it. Summit, I wrote your name down. You just have to wait, okay? Okay, I'll wait. No worries. I wasn't going to drink an energy drink today, and I gave in. Excuse me. I wasn't, and then the rain really got me. It's Tim Bum. No worries, Summit. No worries. I was just joking. I was actually listening to a spiritual teacher yesterday who's a recovering alcoholic and addict. And they said they're at addictions transferred to caffeine. I don't drink caffeine all day, but I definitely will drink some sort, either coffee or if Maddie has a bunch of energy drinks, because he drinks them really bad. I might drink one like if I'm gonna go live, but I don't drink it all day, luckily. It could be worse. All right. Oh wow. Sorry, I was running my mouth. Hey Rit. I was suggested that people should tell me their like number. How are you? Hey Serb. I'm gonna write your name down, okay? But it feels really weird saying it. You have to tell me what like you are. Hey Yami. I'm gonna write your name down. What like are you? Dollar Tree has a peach ring energy drink. Oh, look, peach rings alone. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Yami. Peach rings alone are addictive. I can only imagine an energy drink. Lord, I would die. I have so an update is kind of accepted at this job in Qatar. Oh, not Jordan, but I'm not sure if I'll leave on the 4th of February. I want to be able to come back. Wait, I thought you were going to go to Jordan. Oh, I'm confused. So an update is I'm kind of accepted at this job in Qatar, but I'm not sure if I'll leave on the 4th of February. Oh, that's a lot because the 4th of February is soon. All right, Yami, there's a list, sweetie, so you'll just have to wait, okay? Sir, I wrote your name down too. Ray, I wrote your name down, okay? You have to wait your turn. Okay, leave back to Jordan on the 4th. You go back to Jordan on the 4th, but you've got this job in Qatar. So are you wanting guidance, like if you'll leave? I thought you already had a ticket. Yami, baby, you have to wait, sweetie. Okay, okay. All right. You have a job in Qatar. I guess you're going to start soon, but then you might leave on the 4th for Jordan. I thought it was for sure because you have a ticket, no? Is for sure, but we can postpone it. Okay, so you're reading. Tell me exactly what you're wanting advice on. Yemi, I'm going to have to put you in timeout, sweetie. You got to wait until I say your name. I'm doing Heba's read. All right. So are you asking for guidance if you should postpone it, or what exactly do you want me to ask your spirit team? Oh no, I accidentally banned that person. I didn't mean to ban them. Oh, I meant to put him in timeout. Oh no, I didn't ban him. I don't understand anything. Oh baby. Okay, hemp up. And I don't know if I'll like the trial period, which is going to be for 2 days. I want to know if I should leave back to Jordan. Oh, okay. All right. Air power, source, creator of all. I said to guide my cards and my words for Heba. Heba's wanting to know, should she leave to go back to Jordan? Heba, thank you, divine. Thank you, source. I call upon Heba's spirit team, their archangels, their divine. Should she postpone it? She doesn't know for sure if she'll like this new job, kind of at a crossroads as to what she should do. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Heba, spiritual guidance surrounding the move and this new job. The tower's coming out. Heba, thank you, divine. Because, yeah, this is like such a big thing for you, Heba. Because I know you've been wanting to move, Heba. Okay. I'm not happy. Right. Look, and yeah. And if you stay for the job, you're going to have to. Please take a shot. Thank you, Jumba. I appreciate you. I did chug my rain, even though I shouldn't have chugged it. And I haven't prepared to move. I don't have a place to stay on my own, and I'll have to be stuck with her. Yeah, you will. And see, look, you're going to see what's coming. Okay. So you have the tower card, which is a big, rebuilding. I don't think Qatar is it for you. And you'll see in the spread, energy changes, it's your decision ultimately. The folly signifies the ending of indulgent and worthless vanities. This does not always feel good. Most radical changes disrupt one's equilibrium for a time. Step back and look at what you've made and how it serves you. What folly needs to be destroyed so that the true and beautiful can return? Like, why are you even considering staying if you know how miserable she makes you? Because behind that, you have the 7 of challenges, which are the thieves. And I feel like this is, her. If you have to live with her, you're going to be stuck in this environment where she steals your joy. Guys, see, we always have a choice to be happy or sad. So choose your best. You're right. We do. We have free will, don't we? It's like, it says when these vulpine bandits appear in a reading, something is going on behind your back. Someone is trying to get away with something by cheating or outright theft. But in my mind, I feel like it's your aunt stealing your joy. Like, why do you want to stay around someone who steals your joy? And it even says it might be in an area where you feel safe. Like, you feel safe, but you can't stand her. So you're in this low vibration all the time, Yeah, it's like, why keep yourself in that? Caution. Yeah, caution, exactly. And then you have the Hansel Gretel story too. It's like, look, hate is such a strong word, Like, think of how deep that feeling is, right? It's such a low vibration. Natural though, trust me, I understand. The Child of Boons is, the Hansel and Gretel story. So I don't know if you heard it, Heba, but that house made of candy, when the boy takes a piece of the candy, there's a witch inside. And so this Child of Boons kind of reminds you, like, we already know how this story ends. If you stay with your aunt, you're literally going to be living with a witch that you have very strong feelings towards, Sonny, the fact that you're saying my hair, I love it. That is hilarious. Thank you. I wrote your name down in case you want to read. Never let anyone lower your vibe, right? I don't think yeah. I think you know the answer, right? Like, even if the job in Qatar, you like it, you're going to be stuck. She's weird as hell. You have to pray for her. Look, I had some really strong feelings towards our president in the United States. And when I got sober, I was literally taught to pray for him, like send him, and not just him, but his minions, his millionaire minions. I have to pray for them. So I want you to pray for your aunt, because hate in your heart is not healthy for you. Okay. I want you to pray for her happiness, for her healing, for her happiness and peace. And that's going to help you lift the hate for her. Okay. Um, but I really think that you're going to find a better home in Jordan, because she's stealing your joy. And if you're living on a daily basis around these thieves of joy, you're just repeating the Hansel and Gretel story over and over and over again, okay? I know it's hard though. February 4th is coming. I say get the hell out of there. Go try out Jordan. Even if you like the job in Qatar, there's a million other jobs. And look, the wishing well on the bottom of the deck. You got to do where you can be truly balanced, happy, and carefree. Emeralds are good for communication. Oh, yeah, Sonny. That's actually my birthstone. Yeah, I was born in the month of May, and emerald, I didn't know that. I didn't realize emeralds are good. I do crystals, but I'd never thought about the emerald because I just always had it as a birthstone ring. That's pretty cool. Thank you for telling me that. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll find a job. Yeah. Don't worry. You'll be okay. Dream big. Exactly. I know for sure living in a place where you feel hate is not going to bring you what you want. I know for sure that. So don't let the unknown keep you from making healthy choices for yourself. I know it's a lot though. Thank you for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. And in Chumba, you're next. Thank you, Rip. Yeah. And yeah, Chumba, you can tell me if you want specific or general. You'll be yeah, you will be. You will if you stay. It's worn on the third or fourth ring based on birth charts. You're wearing in the third ring, so it's good for beauty with brain. So it's good for thank you, Sonny. Huh. Based on birth charts, huh? I didn't know that. Hey, Diane, I'm going to write your name down, okay? Please keep positive. Yeah. I feel like she's blocking something for me in one way. Yeah, she is. Because you feel hate. When we feel hate, we're blocking ourselves, Diane, yeah. I wrote your name down when I say your name, okay? It's Chumba's turn next. All right, Chumba. And after Chumba will be Ashton and Heron. All right. General for the next week. All right. Chumba. Higher powers, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Chumba. Chumba is seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection surrounding the week to come. Chumba. I call upon Chumba's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with with words of clarity, enlightenment, serenity. What? Thank you, divine. Chumba. Wait, that's too many. Okay, no, it's not. It's two. I'm gonna keep them. Okay. Same with me. You have the Ace of Boons first, which you might have remembered the Toadstone ring. hold on. In particular, sorceresses in particular have always known the benefits of a toad partnership when it comes to manifestation spells. She sends out the magic and Toad brings it home. The Toad says, keep all your feet on the ground. The Toad's gift to you is a toadstone ring. Toadstones are not the most attractive amulets, perhaps, but their power is legendary. The toadstone is an all-purpose antidote and changes color in the presence of any poison. Toadstone rings protect against curses and other supernatural mischief, but it's a card of prosperity, healing. It says luck, practical applications of magic. What's really cool is the fourth card that came out was the Three of Spells, which is that manifestation card. And the fact that you have the Ace of Boons too, it's like prosperity, healing, like your your inner power, right? This card invites you to become the cloaked magician, casting a new spell. Follow the movement of the fire boats on the dark water and envision your own project gathering energy. Whatever you launch now has an excellent chance of success. It's really cool. Are you going to ask about your jewelry this week? I wonder. What incident, Rit? John. Scam. You can stay and find out. I can do a read for you, John. Would you like to stay and find out? I'll read for you. You can see for yourself if it's a scam or not. All right. And it's free. If it is a scam, it's a free scam, John. Wouldn't you love that? I'm a life path one. The tarot is the magician. Ah, that's really cool. You're right, Sanid. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's the toadstone ring. You also have the lovers, Chumba. So, and the lovers too can be about passion towards projects. So, the lovers, the soulmate. I know that you're probably aware that soulmates come in many forms because I know you're married. But they can come in many forms: platonic partnerships, a project. The card is not about trifling romance. The lovers represents true partnership, and it comes with commitment. But it can be, soulmates aren't just a husband or wife. Maria says it's not a scam. We are connected. You're right. And then behind that, you have the moon. So if it's a little murky, Chumba, the moonlight's. I take a bit of passion myself, right? Yes, Sunny. I wrote your name down. I wrote your name down, Sunny. So it's not a fear of the unknown, but a feeling that's trying to tell me that I should get away from her, right? Yeah, Heba. No problem. I don't blame you at all. I appreciate you. I think, yeah, listen to your instinct. I think it's just the hate you're feeling is trying to, like, it's a red flag. Like, get out of here. It's not good for you. Chumba, even the most pragmatic cannot deny the magic of the night. When moonlight shines upon your reading, take it as a sign to let intuition rule over logic for a time. Pay attention to your dreams, which may feel of importance. Spend time outside in the dark with no intention other than to be open to the mystery. And the full moon's coming soon, Chumba. Intuition. Let your intuition guide you. What a really positive read, Chumba. With the toadstone ring, like these two are the power of like manifesting, and for me, it's like manifesting isn't like, for me, manifesting is just embodying happiness right now, which will naturally attract more happiness to us. But I know you agree with me on that anyways. I feel like I've gotten dull when I came here. Right. See, so you already know the answer. Don't let the unknown of Jordan guide you away. Look, the hangman. It was magic for sure. Oh, thank you, Chumba. I appreciate you. All right. After Chumba, we have. Hold on. Actually, put caps lock on. Ashton, Haroon, and then Ur. But they might not be here. After Ashton, Haroon, and Ur, We have HKJ, Summit, and then Rit. I know Summit's here. Like you saying you don't have a job in Jordan. Like some people would be like, oh, I can't go because I don't have a job yet. Don't let that stop you. Like I came to Florida and neither my husband and I both didn't have a job, but we're so happy here. Oh, thank you, Heba. I like having conversations with you and all of y'all. All right, Haroon, do you want a specific or general? Oh yeah, and did you tell me what like number you are? It feels so weird saying that. It makes me feel like a teacher. Like, did you go take your homework out of your phone? That's what it makes me feel like. Haroon. Okay, go ahead and type it in, Haroon. I want to light another incense. I got prosperity, but that cinnamon is strong. Oh, thank you, Sunny. Yeah, definitely. The people that usually wait, they usually are grateful, but it does take a while for me to get through each person. Oh, I can do yours after Haroon, okay? I saw someone with a YouTube bot, and all you have to do when you enter chat is type join, and then you can. Oh, what? A YouTube bot? Huh. I'm supervising, right, Chumba? Chumba's gonna get you if you don't hit that thumbs up button and share it. No, I'm kidding. You gotta hit the thumbs up, you gotta subscribe, and then you gotta share the video before I'll read for you. Yeah, I didn't even know you could have like a YouTube bot. What is that? I'm thankful for the universe too, Rit. She has an alien AI that reads her tarot card. Stop. Stop it. I can't. I cannot. No. What? There was this commercial about this woman singing, like making music with AI, and the woman singing, and she's like, look what AI can do. But instead of saying AI, she's like, look what EI can do. And I'm like, yeah, look what it can do. Oh yeah, I don't think you can hype yet though because I'm not monetized. I don't think. I think you can only hype monetized videos. But I'm almost there. I'm almost at 2,000. You have to have 3,000 watch time hours. I'm at like 2,000. And I'm getting like 50 hours a day. So in about a month or two, I should be monetized. All right, Haroon. So was that person that I crossed by at the road being racist? Dang, Haroon. That's deep. My boyfriend, right? EI. EISAI is my boyfriend. Hype video, not the Oh, I got what you're saying. All right, hold on, Haroon. That's like, okay. I don't usually read other people's energies, so it's gonna be kind of hard for me to do this. Thank you, Chumba. I heard him say something ending in gur. I think I saw 2 fingers from him instead of 1. Okay. Okay, let me read over it and see what spirit says about how you should handle it because I don't read other people, so like I won't be able to tell you what this person's intentions were, but I'll read like what your spirit guides suggest for you to do to process it, okay? There's Adventures of Key Fob. If y'all haven't go subbed up to Adventures of Key Fob and you like the motorcycles, that's my husband. He's such a mess. I love him so much. I'm so lucky. Like, can you imagine if I would have stayed hung up on that narcissist? I would have never met him. All right. Haroon. All right. Higher power, source, creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for Haroon. Haroon's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding this person they crossed at the road. They felt like this person was being racist. I call upon their spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of enlightenment, clarity, wisdom on how to process what happened. Were they overthinking? Were they, what should they do to navigate this? Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Harun spirit team, their archangels. Okay, you have like two different cards coming in about community. So, I love to read people. We're all one, so no information. Right. Okay, you're right. Yeah. People come into your life for a reason. Yeah. I think spirit, okay, okay, let me read some of your cards, but spirit's definitely not wanting you to stay hung up on this person. Like spirit's like, don't let this be the guiding thoughts that you have today, you know? And I know that it's hard whenever we feel like somebody has ill intent, but we have power over our own thoughts, right? So your first card is the World card. One cycle ends and the next begins. This is a positive card, not a disruptive ending like the Folly. This is a card of destiny. Following the council of animals, where you assessed your progress and aligned it with your greater purposes in life. You've done what you needed to do, even if you're not completely cognizant of it yet. It's time to look toward new horizons. So, what I feel inclined to say, Harun, is that even if that person spoke out of hatred, you staying hung up on it is going to keep you away from this beauty, right? We all deserve to experience the beauty of the world, the beauty of wholeness, the big picture, connection to the world. Hurt people hurt other people. So even if that person said something, try not to take it personal. They're hurting inside and they're projecting and they're acting like a mirror because that's how they feel. They feel ugly inside. So what I've been taught in my spirituality and in my sober program is to pray for them. If you think that they said something hateful and racist, pray for them. Pray that they can heal. Pray that they can find love and light. Pray that they can find joy. And then you continue to lead through love and light. As you pray for them, your brain isn't going to even think about their actions anymore. It's going to help lift any negativity you're feeling about what they might have said. So, and it's going to help you to realign with this picture and not with the ugliness. And then you have Three of Visions. So the Three of Visions is community. And so this might be coming out like your friends, your spirit team, your tribe, your family, whatever it is that lifts you up. You don't have to be a bear to know that making time for friendship is as important as any other aspect of your life. If you've been neglecting your connections to friends, now is the time to make it a priority. Gather with those who know you well and with whom you can be yourself. It's a card calling for playfulness, laughter, companions, whatever that looks like for you. Yeah, you're not alone. And I'm sorry that that happened to you. I don't want to dismiss it at all because that's not nice if that, you know, it's not nice to feel like someone might have said that. You know what I mean? So I'm sorry that happened to you. And I'm sorry that they are people that are in so much pain that they want to project it onto other people. Oh, thank you, Rit. All right. Then you have the Six of Spells. When people are secure in their own accomplishments, see, look, okay, this is applying to this situation. When people are secure in their own accomplishments, there is no jealousy or ill feeling when another has a glowing success. So this is again that projection. It's talking about people, like it's saying, they're obviously insecure, or why else would they call out something that could have been racist? And then also it's looking, it's calling for you to look at how great you are. And no matter what they said, it's going to have no effect on you because you know they're just projecting, right? This is a card of success, pride, validation by others. You need to seek your friends because they're going to make you feel validated. They're going to get you out of this headspace, okay? Because we don't want to live there. We don't want to stay in like, did they say that? If they, because let's say, like, what if the card said, yeah, they did say that? Then what? What do you do with those feelings? It's going to cause you to feel hatred or negativity. It's not worth it, right? Yeah. So try to shift your mind. It's a very positive read for you, Haroon. Like, collaborate with friends to remind yourself, like, go hang out with friends. Yeah. Be prideful of your accomplishments and how wonderful you are. And this is where your headspace is going to stay. Oh, thank you. Okay. Thank you. I'm glad you hear the message. And again, I'm sorry that happened to you because nobody deserves that. But you are so much better than that, and you're bigger than that. And I pray that you can do what you need to do to get out of that headspace of thinking about it, you know. Sending you lots of love and light. All right. Did Ashton come in or you're? I don't know, but I choose to be alone. I get that, you know, I get it. Sometimes it can be hard to surround ourselves with people. But somebody taught me the quote, your vibe attracts your tribe. So it's like, you got to put yourself out. When you're ready, you can put yourself out there. Excuse me. All right. I guess there's no your. Your didn't come in, right? Yeah. Okay. So Summit. Summit's next. Yeah, because there was no Ashton, there was no your, and HKG. HKG, if they're here, was also next. Thank you, your Empress, everything. Wait, it was your are here. Sorry, yeah, sorry, yours next. Your did you? I was like, there was somebody in here that okay. Your did you want a specific or general? I'm like, my airhead itself was like, yours not here, and like she literally just put a comment in the chat. My bad. Do you want a general or specific? I feel like Spirit wants to say something. Spirit loves talking to us. Mm. So like just hey Delilah. So let's hear from Spirit. Okay. All right, let me write Delilah's name down. Oh, I'm Aquarius. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It says it's 7 if they're all here. I'll put your name down. If you're not able to stick around, then I get it. All right. All right, Rit, I guess HKG and Summit aren't here, so you'll be after your Empress everything. All right. Spirit, higher power, source, creator of all, ask that you guide my cards and my words for your Empress. They're here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection. I call upon their archangels, their divine, their spirit team to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, wisdom, strength, self-love. Your Empress, everything. Okay. Let me get one more. Empress, everything. Okay. All right. You have the 9 of spells first, which is like inner power. 9 of spells. So you can see her casting her spell at nighttime. This card signifies that you have everything you need to accomplish your intention. You have the skills, the experience, the maturity, and most important of all, the will to make it happen. No one can stand in your way of your success now. Mark out your territory. It's time to bring forth the full potential of power. This is mastering your inner gifts, master power, defense against the dark through light. Whoa. Hey, Buzz. That's a lot. Oh, thank you, Sonny. All right, Buzz, I'm going to write your name down. You'll just have to wait your turn, okay? Craft I did. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's like mastering it. Um, Sir, summit, or Ritz after your Empress. And then you're after Rit. All right, then you have the Ace of Challenges. But that's also about intention and aim. So it's two of your cards are like, yeah, keep your attention and your aim exactly how you want it to go. Okay, girly. Thank you, Buzz. Nothing can stop me. Yeah, exactly. That's beautiful. The raven's gift to you is a silver arrow that never misses its mark. Part of its enchantment is in the arrow itself, but the magic is completed through your focus and the ethics of your motive. If your aim is true, you cannot fail. That's funny. If one thing fails, yeah. If your aim is true, you cannot fail. And it matches with what you're saying. Now, I'm not sure why, but the four visions is coming out, but I don't get this off of you. Maybe you already healed this or something. Have you forgotten where you left your bliss? Maybe you've been hoping for an emotional lottery win or an earth shaking epiphany to awaken your enthusiasm. See, I don't feel that from you. So this might be an outside source. The truth is, or it might have been like where you were and you've healed it or you've kind of integrated it somehow. The truth is, lasting happiness is made up of small moments. It is just a matter of opening your eyes to the wonders around you. Yeah. I don't know. Now, I did pull a fourth card, which is the wise woman. I fought my way. Okay, I was like, because I don't get that vibe off of you at all. Archer's energy, Aries. Ah, nice. Aries is my north node. I love it. I love how it aligns like that. Okay, that makes sense then. Yeah, because I was like, I don't feel this off of her. So that makes sense. Source just validating the work that you pulled yourself out of the murky waters. And then your fourth card is the wise woman card, confirms that there is a deep knowing within you, but you may need spiritual guidance to access it. Wisdom takes time, devotion, patience. I actually got this card for myself this morning too. As I'm trying to hone into deeper skills, connect with my spirit guides on a more clear level, channel in a deeper level, and I got this card. So I don't know if you're working on those things or not, but it says the wise woman card confirms that there's a core of deep knowing within you, but you may need spiritual guidance to access it. Wisdom takes time, devotion, patience, and above all, willingness to accept and commit to the path you choose. That's beautiful. I love it. Buzz, no, baby. Everybody's free. If you want to donate, you can get bumped to the top of the list and get more cards pulled, but it's all reading, sweetie. Don't worry. You just have to wait your turn. Hey, Arcana, I'm going to write your name down. I was thinking of my femme spirit guide that had come to me a while back. I was hoping the message would come from her. Ah, look, and then you got the wise woman, huh? That's so cool. That is really cool. I'm so glad it connected. What are they barking at? Probably the neighbors. I'm really glad it connected. I'm excited for you because I love the passion. Like if this fails, then something, like that's how we manifest embodying, like, the happiness right now, the not to the positive mindset. Oh, thank you, your Empress, everything. I appreciate it. Oh, I love it. I love that. Thank you for validating. I appreciate you. All right, Rit, your turn. That's so cool. I love it. I can't wait to be able to hear my spirit guides more clearly. Like I know they're there. I just and I know Archangel Michael specifically is within my team. There's a lot of them. But I don't have visuals yet. And I know that I might not ever have them, so I have to be gentle too. I need to meditate more. I know that too. Hey, Serb. Buzz, no, I'm not Indian. Serb, you're after Rit. Rit's first, sweetie, and then you, if Rit's still here. Why you put Brainy ... Oh, Buzz, I was supposed to ask to make sure that you click that thumbs up. You're supposed to tell me your like number. I'm all audio. I never see. She came to me while I was half asleep, and I was like, oh my God, who are you? Look, the fact that you can even hear it like that, I'm like, what? I can hear. Okay, I did hear a voice come to me one time, and it was an early point of my sobriety. And like my mom, love her to death, but we had a toxic relationship, a very codependent relationship, and she had handed me some pills and 30 days of sobriety, and I was like, "What the?" And I didn't say it to her because I had created that relationship with her, but I I was mad at God. I was like, why are you doing this to me? I'm like 30 days sober and you're putting my drug of choice in my hand. What the, I was so mad. And then I just heard this voice come into my head. God only gives us what we can handle. And it wasn't my voice. And the fact that it just this peace came over me and I flushed him down the toilet. And ever since then, my relationship with my mom has been totally different. So I have heard it before, but I don't hear it often. So I guess that's what I'm seeking. I just want to hear it more often. That's really cool. Thank you, Buzz. I appreciate it. That's so cool. All right, Rit. Do you want a specific or a general? It's your turn. Rituraj. Rituraj. Yeah, God only gives us what we can handle. And it was like me. I had to learn the power that I had the choice to turn that drug of choice away and to create a new relationship with my mom. It's been really good. It was very empowering. A general. Okay. Thank you, your Empress, everything for bringing such an amazing vibe here. I appreciate you. Rituraj, general. All right. I forgot my line number. No, Sunny, I trust that you hit that like button. And there's like two more after Rit, and then you'll be up, okay? Rituraj Das. I don't know if I said that right. Higher power, source, creator of all. Ask that you guide my cards and my words for Rituraj. They're here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom. I call upon their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, connection. Rit. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Your spirit team, Rit spirit team's words of wisdom and clarity, connection, self-love, prosperity. Rit. Thank you, source. Thank you, divine. Rit. Rit. Okay, let me pull one more. Rit. Rit. Thank you, divine. Okay, you got some deep things going on. Buzz, hold on till I say your name, okay? Thank you, Arcana. I appreciate you. Many blessings. Thank you, your Empress, everything. I appreciate you. Syrup, you're after Rit, baby. And Arcana, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 if they stay. 8 people if they stay are ahead of you. Does mean servant. What does that mean? All right, you have the Council of Animals first, which is self-reflection. Judgment, like looking back at yourself, shadow work. When you are called before the Council of Animals, it is a sign that you're ready to face some tough truths. Servant of God. I think you have some, yeah, you are, but I feel like there's some deeper challenges coming about with your other cards. I think you have some shadow work to do. We all have constantly doing shadow work, but I feel like there's some deep inner work to do here. Oh, hey, Diane, I haven't gotten to you yet, so you're actually good. All right, Rit. When you're called before the Council of Animals, it's a sign that you're ready to face some tough truths. Epiphanies are possible. You may begin to see a new purpose for your life. At the very least, you will come to know yourself better. This is self-awareness. This is judgment, but forgiveness for your past doings and unconditional love for your past and enlightenment. Now, behind that, you have the 5 of challenges. So I don't know if these are outside people or your ego telling you bad things about yourself, but it's a giant that signifies a situation in your life where you might be overestimating your chances against an opponent. Sometimes being quicker in an argument just doesn't work because the other will not or cannot engage in that way. It's like, don't engage. If you have negative thoughts surrounding you, it's like, don't engage with those negative thoughts. If you have negative people around you in the dark of this world, okay, you're right. You're right, Red. It is. But we can change it by leading through love and light. I see why this is coming out. This is the darkness of the world. And look, in the States, I really had to take a step away from, okay, so I felt inclined to share about the immigration issues going on in the States. But then I was told by my spirit guides through another person at channels that me posting my opinion is like rage bait for other people. And that's not how we make change. We make change by leading through love and light. And so through your love and your light, you're going to change the darkness in the world in a big way. So do not let the darkness, do not let that consume you. Okay? And then because of that, you have the 4 visions. So this makes sense why all of this is coming out. Thank you for validating that the negativity in the world has really had you down. Have you forgotten where you left your bliss? Maybe you've been hoping for an emotional lottery win or an earth-shaking epiphany to awaken your enthusiasm. The truth is, lasting happiness is made up of small moments. It's just a matter of opening your eyes to the wonders around you. We can call me girl. Should I get real love? I think, Rick, you should first just focus on finding abundance around you right now and leading through love and light. Not like you're going to find your real love by leading through love and light. You had the child of boons behind that. That's like taking a piece of, or you deserve love. This is coming out because you're asking, do you deserve love? Of course you deserve love. I don't know what you're talking about, Kifab. I got water, but you might want to pick up some more energy drinks on the way home when you get the stuff to fix the sink. I put a hole in the sink with my sage. That's how powerful my sage is, y'all. But this is the Hansel and Gretel story. You keep biting off of this negativity and you're going to keep feeling negativity, okay? You've got to wake up every day, Rit, and make a decision. What can you do to put yourself in a positive headspace? When you do that, you're going to lead through love and light, and love is going to come to you. Of course you deserve love. Of course you do. But asking, do I deserve it, is this headspace. We don't want to be here, okay? We want to be in a higher positive field than that, okay? I'm sending you lots of love and light. You can't let the darkness surround you, okay? Hey, CK, I'm going to write your name down, okay? All right. After Rit is Serb. Buzz. Your number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if they're all here, but they might not all be here. You do deserve love too, Buzz. Thank you, Rit, for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. All right. I have Serb and then Yami. I don't know why I said it like that. Serb and Yemi. Oh, there's Serb. Hey, it's your turn, Serb. You always put brainy ... You remind me of Mr. Sandeep. Yeah, it's Serb, Yami, and then Sunny. Yeah, thank you. Thank y'all for being patient. Thank you, Rit Uraj. HKJ, I called your name a little bit ago, baby. All right. Sir, do you want general or specific? Oh, HKJ, I can't tell you like other people's energies. I believe in karma, so I won't be able to tell you that, but I can tell you you'll find love. Of course you will. All right, serve. Serve a general reading. All right, serve. Congratulations. Well, anybody can find love. It's whenever we say, does somebody have a crush on me? Well, you're kind of like rejecting it when you don't realize you're worthy of love, you know? It's like you got to go out there and find it. All right, Serb. Higher power, source, creator of all. And I said you guide my cards and my words for Serb. Serb is here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection. Serb. I call upon their spirit team, their archangels. Hold on, there's one sticking out. Ah, nice. I call upon their spirit team, their archangels, their divine to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, serenity, self-love, prosperity, wealth, and health. Serb. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Serb. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, the forge. That's pretty cool. All right. I want to squeeze some cheeks. They're big and ready for you to squeeze. Adventures of Kebab is my husband. Y'all have to go check out his channel. He has a bunch of positive, funny stories. He does motorcycle riding where I don't know why I did like that. Motorcycle riding where he talks about just fun, positive things. Oh, Buzz, that's not good. We have fathead pity, and she farts like no other. Yeah, look, drive-bys. Shit, they'll literally drive by me and fart on me. It's awful. He means drive-bys, like when she farts on you and keeps walking by. That's like crop dusting. That's a drive-by. I have a pendulum. You can ask yes or no. All right, Serb. The Three of Spells. This card invites you to become the cloaked magician, casting a new spell. Follow the movement of the fireboats on the dark water and envision your own project gathering energy. Whatever you launch now has an excellent chance of success. Serb, it's the beginning of a new enterprise, putting your creative energy out there and watching what happens, okay? It's the beginning of something new for you. Then you have the Seven of Spells, though. Okay, so I don't know if it's people telling you your new thing isn't gonna work, or if it's your ego. But you can see these little gnomes trying to hurt the wyvern, like they're trying to come at the wyvern. The gnomes represent lesser forces that may be rallied against you. Don't stoop to their level. Do not return fire. There's a very good chance that their ideas are misinformed. Wait for tempers to cool to find common ground and work towards peace. It's like misunderstandings, but it could be even with your own ego. Hey, Sony, I'm going to write your name. I already have your name down. Clef. Hey, Clef. And then, Serb, you also have the forge. The forge is like alchemy. Like you're alchemizing, you're ascending. The forge represents the blending of elements to achieve balance. Time spent in fire must be balanced in time and water. Look, and you have fire and water. So you got to really be mindful of who's around you, sir, because if you have people like complaining and whining and playing victim, that can bring you down. So be mindful, or even of your own thoughts. The forge represents the blending of elements to achieve balance. Time spent in fire must be balanced by time and water. The blade is stressed by the flames, then blessed by the living water. Combining stressing and blessing results in strength. So balance. It's a good read, but you said, "Oh God, what about health?" You said, "Oh God, why? Oh God." All right. Well, that's your 3 card. I can't do another one unless you do a donation because everybody's waiting, sweetie. Thank you for letting me read for you, though. I appreciate you. All right. I have Yami and then Sony next. It was a really good positive read. Maybe tomorrow you can come back and ask about health because I'll probably be live tomorrow. Oh, I don't know. I think my live tomorrow is with Anna. It's just like a talk. I don't know if I'll read tomorrow, but when I do read again, you can come back and ask about your health. All right, if Yami's here, they're next, and then Sony's after that. Now I know Sony's in here. Oh, Jenna's so cute. Jenna sent me 333. That's so cute. Aw, our friend donated 100. That's really cool. Y'all, we're so blessed. I cannot. Like, when I first came here and I quit my full-time job, thank you, sir. I was worried about how it was going to happen at first, but I was like, no, you are so sweet, though. Thank you, Buzz. NGL. What does NGL mean? You are on the list, CK. CK. You are on the list. All right. If Yami's not here, Sony's next. You're welcome, sir. I appreciate you. I know Sony's here. Sanny, sorry, it's Sanny, not Sony. My bad, my bad. When I write down names, sometimes it's so sloppy. All right, Sanny, Sanid, right? Do you want a specific or general read? Look, it's sunny outside, and I wanted to read outside today. Now it's sunny. It rained on me earlier. Diane, you're after Sunid, so you'll have to post your question again after Sunid, okay? It's okay, CK. I just got a list of names and you're on there. You just have to wait, okay? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ahead of you if they're all here. Although I need your blessings. Okay, let me see. Sun energy, right? I have a degree of engineering, art, and law. Wow. I quit a high paying job to do my work. Well, that's massive. I just talked about me quitting. Wow. But I'm not able to get to that level of achievement there. Okay, so hold on. So what's your question exactly? Thank you, CK. I have degrees of engineering, art, and law. I quit a high-paying job to do my work, but I'm not able to get to that level of achievement. So do you just want like reading based on so I'm a moon energy. So do you just want a reading based off of work or like what should I do to achieve? For the public service job? Okay. Higher powers, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Sunid. Sunid is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding this public service. What can they do to reach that level of achievement? I call upon Sunid's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity and enlightenment. What should they do to reach the level of achievement they need for this public service job? Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Okay. Sunid. Huh. Wow, that's pretty cool. Sunid. What should they do? Huh. Okay, you got 2. Okay, first of all, that's huge. It's a public service, but I'm not able to get to that level of achievement. Okay. You're saying what should you do for work surrounding the public service job. Okay, I'm going to read because I know this is surrounding a situation because the death card came out and that's putting the end to your old job. So let me just read and it's going to be more clear to you at the end, I think. All right, the Seeker of Visions is your first card. I think this is going to come from within. Okay. The Seeker of Visions returns every day to this forest lake where he once caught sight of a woman more beautiful than his most beautiful dreams. From that moment on, his heart was enthralled, dazzled by sunlight on the water and confused by mist that rose as if by magic. It seemed to him that she transformed herself into a fish and disappeared below the surface of the lake. He plays his harp and sings with the voice of an angel, hoping to lure her back, hoping for one more glimpse of the glimmering girl who captured his imagination. If this doesn't represent a person, it can mean unrequited love, a sense of spiritual purpose, or a desire for a more artistic life. I think what you should do for work is what makes you feel we can protect the Mother Nature. You're right, we can. So neat. This is like, it's poetic. I don't know if you have some kind of art form you like doing, music, poetry, maybe even reading, because it talks about a spiritual purpose. So you might be a reader, a healer of some sorts. But this is spirit calling for you to do a sense of spiritual purpose or desire a more artistic life. So it's guiding you to follow that path, which you seem to be doing already. You have the death card that came out, which is the ending of the old job, which was high paying. Congratulations, by the way, because those high paying jobs actually don't bring most of us happiness. When Black Shuck appears, take it as a sign that you need to prioritize what's important to you and release what no longer serves you. And this might even be while you're like waiting for another job. You might be holding on to things that no longer serve you still. Change, evolution, releasing of the old. Like when I quit my old job, I still had remnants of it around that I had to still close out. So you might still be hanging on to that, some form of your old life. Okay. And then you have the Seven of Spells, which are these lower entities. Like for me, when I quit my better paying job, my ego were these lower entities telling me, how are you going to make it? How are you going to do this? You know? And I'm the wyvern, like trying not to feed into the negativity, keeping it on a high vibration, right? Knowing that God will provide. God always provides. Thank you for validating. The gnomes represent lesser forces that may be rallied against you. Don't stoop to their level and do not return fire. There's a very good chance that their ideas are misinformed. Wait for tempers to cool and find common ground to work towards peace. When my ego would come in and be like, how are you going to pay this bill? I would say, God's got me. Everything happens in divine timing, and God has me. God has helped me. I don't know how to explain it, but I make way less money than I did before. And I'm so happy the bills are getting paid, and I'm way happier than I was in my old timeline. Buzz, get out of here. And then you have the Sony, you have the Hermit. And I think this is really going to help you tap into what spirit wants you to hear. When we sit in silence and we meditate, you're going to hear more clearly what it is that leads you through love, right? What speaks to your heart. The Hermit has chosen to live in solitude to avoid daily distractions. Excuse me. He is a monotasker, giving his full attention to each of his many pursuits in turn. His advice to you is to do the same. Make the time to take the space to enjoy your own company without interruption. Take control of your interactions with others or yourself, right? Don't let them badger you. Whoever, whatever's badgering you, this is why Hermit's coming out. But I think it's also a time of meditation and prayer for divine guidance, okay? Thank you, Sunny. I appreciate you. I'm so excited for you in this new journey. Like, I'm like, that's huge. Service work, like, that's huge. Wow. That is huge. I'm proud of you. I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you, Sunny. Thank you for validating. Diane is next. After Diane is Delilah. If Diane and Delilah aren't here, Buzz, you're next. Yeah, the death card is ending, exactly, ending the old. You're right. They don't have patience. Sometimes they have to go. It's okay. It's okay. Sanid, but remember, if we feel like negative when we're struggling, sometimes we keep those struggles around without realizing it, okay? So if you're struggling, remember divine guidance. God's got you, okay? All right, Delilah, do you want a specific or general? Okay, general. All right, Buzz, Delilah was first, and then I'll come back to you, okay? And Buzz, you can go ahead and type in the chat what you want your reading to be. All right, Delilah. Let me shuffle one time. Delilah. Oh, thank you, Red, for showing some love, Delilah. Higher power. Oh, that one came out fast. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Delilah. Delilah's here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection. I call upon Delilah's spirit team, their archangels, their divine. That one flew at me. The cards are so charged today. It was me taking them outside, Delilah. You should have seen them outside. They were really flying, Delilah. Aw, okay. There you go, Sunny. Yeah, the more confident you feel, the for real, the burdens will go away. I love that. Thank you, Sunny. Those were true predict. I appreciate you. You're doing amazing. You're doing really good. All right, Delilah, you've got the enchanters. Well, I really appreciate that, Sunny. Thank you. And I'm glad I could help a little bit. That's what this is about. Delilah, the enchanter's will. The enchanter's will is the great unknown, the things we can't control or comprehend. They are what they are. Life must be engaged in all its complexity if any meaning is to be found in the journey. Very few boons come without their attending challenges, and vice versa. Sometimes there is only one magpie, but another will come in the proper time, changing your sorrow to joy. This is the ebb and flow of life, Delilah, the inevitability of change. So if you're feeling like you're in a slump, it's bound to be on a better vibe, right? This is life, because if it was flat, we would never be learning. Now behind that, you have the six of boons. which is a comforting card. So I don't know if you're going through it right now. But basically, this woman lost her way in the forest and she just laid down due to exhaustion. And then, not knowing if she's going to wake again, she curls up on the earth and surrenders to exhaustion and despair. A quiet patter of paws on snow sifts into her dreams, and soft warmth surrounds her. Seeing her dire need, a colony of rabbits blankets her with love. I symbolize this colony of rabbits as our higher power, our spirit, our divine. There will still be trials to overcome when she awakes, but she will make it through the night. The world is full of gentle, furry creatures with big eyes who want to help and comfort you. Be ready to receive unexpected assistance and selfless care. Your situation is about to get softer. So if you're feeling that, Delilah, this is spirit saying, I got you. I got you. Let go and let God. Everything is exactly as it should be. When I feel myself in a pit, I always say, everything is exactly as it should be. Now, you also have the Six of Visions, which is the fairy tale, right? When we keep it a higher vibration, this is a lot easier to manage. When we grow up, we're expected to put away childish things and settle down to take life seriously. But we are never too old to live an enchanted life. This card is a reminder that the child you once were is still part of you. What was magic then is still magic today. All you have to do is open your mind to it. Your old friends from books and your imagination are close at hand, waiting for you to come for a picnic by the river. If you're feeling down, it's like, even when you're not feeling down, it's connecting with childhood, nostalgia, being more childlike. It puts us in a higher vibration, right? Remembering fairy tales are true. Not letting the 3D world keep us like this, right? Tucked away, scared. Don't let the 3D world do that to you if it is, okay, sweetie? I hope this provided some comfort, some love, some light to you. I appreciate you, Delilah. All right. And then we have Buzz. Oh my gosh, that's a big question, Buzz. I'm assuming you're Bashali. Are you Bashali? That's a really cool name. Thank you. I'm sending you so much love and light, Delilah. I appreciate you. Okay, Buzz, I think you're new here. Welcome. I don't know if I'll be able to tell you if you're going to pass every subject in 10th boards. I can do a read over it and we'll just do what Spirit says, but that's a lot. And tarot is a moment in time. Energy changes everything. So nothing is finite, okay? It depends on right, Rit. Look, Rit put the laughing face because it depends on how hard you work, right? Yeah, and that's why exactly. That's why I'm saying like anything can change. So I'll try though. I'll do a read, but I know for sure I'm not going to be able to say an answer to that. Okay. But we'll read over it and see. I'm assuming these are exams, right? Exams. All right, Buzz. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. I call upon Buzz's spirit team, their archangels, their divine. Okay, wait, these two got to come out. All right, hold on. All right, Buzz. I call upon Buzz's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to guide my cards and my words regarding these exams. I'm going to pass them. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Spirit Team. Huh. Buzz. Okay. It's a good read. It's a good read. And like Rich said, it depends on how hard you work, right? Hey Maya. Thank you. I hope you had a good day. Of course you can ask a yes or no question. I have a pendulum I can try. No guarantees. Or I can do a 3 spread over it. Might not get an answer. I never guarantee anything here. You never know what divine wants you to hear. Okay. Buzz. So first you have the Weaver of Vision. So let me see how this applies, because this is a very like mystical card. It's not so much like, am I going to pass my test? The Weaver of Visions is a shape-shifting enchantress, and the sacred lake is her place of magical transformation. The water surface is a boundary line between the worlds, a threshold where she crosses from one state of being to another. The Weaver is most herself in the watery realms, though she can sometimes be seen among the trees if you look quickly enough. Whether as a woman or as the leaping salmon, she acts on instinct, surrendering without question to the yearnings of her heart. This can mean a solution that comes through imagination and intuition rather than logic or analysis. Listen to your heart and trust its guidance. All right, so there's a key word. Listen to your heart and trust its guidance. This is intuition. I feel like you're a lot deeper, though, than just this exams. I feel like there's more going on behind the scenes. Hey, Dio. I'm working hard. I just need some motivation, more like reassurance. You got this. This is a really positive read. You're going to be just fine. If this is what your heart wants, is this what truly aligns with your higher self? You have the Six of Spells after that. When people are secure in their own accomplishments, there is no jealousy or ill feeling when another has a glowing success. This is like the big thing popping out here is you should be secure in your own accomplishments. Yeah, this is success. One of the key words literally says success. Justifiable pride in accomplishments. Validation by others. It's a very positive card. And then you have the Lovers. I don't know why the Lovers. Maybe it's because this school or this job, like the exams, is tied to. Good night, Chumba. Thank you for stopping by. I'm sending you so much love and light. I don't know why you have the Lovers card, because the Lovers could be more than just like a soul. A soulmate can come in so many ways, and it could be your passion for your career. So this card is not about trifling romance. The Lovers represents true partnerships. But it could even be your job or your school. Like it's whatever you put all your love into. Please drink water. I know. And my throat's already scratchy because I had to yell at my dogs. 3 of my dogs got in a fight with my older dog, and I was screaming. So my throat is scratchy like this because of that too. But thank you, Sonny. And I got really excited with Buzz's read because it's actually a very positive read. And my incense is going everywhere. Okay. So either way, the Lovers card is coming out. So I don't know if that's regarding what your job is or what the tests are over. But I did get a 4th card too, which is the 8 of Spells. And it's also a very positive card. The appearance of the owls in a reading signifies news is on the way. It also means that energy is increasing for any endeavor to which you apply your full will and intention. Things are speeding up and moving towards a positive outcome, a positive conclusion or reward. So you have 2 cards literally talking about success. So you'll be just fine. Keep doing the hard work and you're going to be just fine, okay? Don't let your ego tell you otherwise. These are the thieves. Your ego can steal your joy. Don't let your ego come in and tell you otherwise. His lover might give him a good luck, right? Look, I was like, why is the Lovers card coming in? Thank you, Buzz. All right. Did Diane ever come back in? After Buzz is Arcana. No, I don't think Diane ever came back. Arcana, you are next, though. I have Arcana and then CK. And then I only have like 4 more and I'll probably close out, especially since y'all can hear it in my voice. I need to let my throat chakra rest after yelling at the dogs. I thought they were going to kill him. They didn't even end up hurting him. He has thick fur. So other than making him a little sore, they didn't break skin or make him bleed, thank God. Hey, Dio, you're actually my closing person. Yeah, you're on the list. You're my last person, okay? Oh, thank you, Maya. I really appreciate your hard work. I was really anxious. I just needed some reassurance. Oh, you're welcome. I'm sending you so much love, Buzz. You got this. All right, Arcana. All right, Arcana. Oh, wait, Diane did come back. All right, hold on, Arcana. Let me do Diane's first and then come back to you. All right, Arcana, I'm going to write it down. When will I have financial growth? I won't be able to tell you that, but I'll do a read over your finances. When will I have financial growth? I wrote yours down. So as soon as I'm done with Diane, I'll do yours. Financial growth. Oh, Arcana, I'm sorry. Yeah, Diane, it's actually your turn first. All right, my mom wants me to relocate and she agrees to pay my rent and other expenditures until I get a job. I don't think it's a good idea, so I'm asking what, okay. All right. Can I ask, why don't you think it's a good idea? Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Diane. Diane's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their mom. I don't know if that would, no, I don't think that's it. I don't know, maybe so. Hold on. No, intuition say no. Diane. I don't want to depend on her. Okay. Higher power source, creator of all. Guide my cards and my words for Diane. The mom is offering to pay for things and she doesn't know if it's a good idea. I call upon Diane's archangels, their divine, their spirit team to come in with words of enlightenment. Is your mom one of those people that if they pay for things, they'll hold it over your head? I'm just curious, Diane. I did that a few. Oh, I see why this is coming out. Okay, Diane. Okay. Yeah, okay. So your first card is the 7 of challenges. And those little fox are like little thieves. So like it's like holding something over your head. She's going to steal your joy. Right? Good night, Buzz. 7 of challenges. Let me read it just in case there's more to it that you might need to hear. 7 of challenges. When these Vulpine bandits appear in a reading, something is going on behind your back. Someone is trying to get away with something by cheating or outright theft. It might be an arena where you feel safe, like around your mom. Yeah. Or perhaps you are So yeah, it's like sometimes our loved ones use things like this because they feel like it can provide them with some control. Yeah. But see, it's like your intuition kind of is already telling you, right? Now, so if you know that she's going to hold it over your head and it's going to cause you to lose your serenity, then going another route might be better if you have another route. Now, I don't know if the 3 of Visions is coming out. This is about friendships and collaborations. So I don't know if it's coming out because maybe you can find a home with a friend or ask a friend for a loan or help. But it says you don't have to be a bear, or even they just might offer you a better solution. You don't have to be a bear to know that making time for friendship is as important as any other aspect of your life. If you've been neglecting your connections to friends, now is the time to make it a priority. Gather with those who know you well and who you can be yourself around. I think your friends, they're going to offer you another solution of some way. Or if worst case, they're going to get you out of a negative headspace. And then you have the Ace of Visions behind that. It's your new beginning, though. Aces are new beginnings. This is a reflection card. The swan's gift to you is a tiny enchanted pool in a secluded glade. When the water is still, it becomes a magic mirror. All that you desire is reflected here, and most importantly, so is your own true self. You have nothing to fear from this. Your swan knows that your true self is noble, pure, and beautiful. It literally says serenity, a new way of seeing, a gift of love. Yeah, I think there's another route. Now, I did pull a fourth one. It's the wise woman. And I think it's like seeking, through meditation and prayer, of what you should do. The wise woman card confirms that there's a core of deep knowing within you, like you already know the answer to this, right? But you may need spiritual guidance to access it. Wisdom takes time, devotion, patience, and above all, willingness to accept and commit to the path you choose. Yeah. If it feels uncertain, pray and meditate to keep your spirit guides, your divine coming in with clarity around it, okay? And for some reason, friends, I'm not sure why, but maybe it's just to uplift your mood. I don't know, but it could be more than that. All right, thank you, Diane. All right, Arcana, excuse me. All right, Arcana. Thank you, Diane. And I hope it goes smoothly for you. I really do. All right, Arcana wants advice surrounding their financial growth. Thank you. I'm sending you lots of love and light, Diane. When will I have financial growth? I'm jobless. Arcana. Arcana. Financial growth. Arcana. Okay. Arcana. Higher power, source, creator of all. Ask that you guide my cards and my words for Arcana. Arcana is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom. Okay, no. Hold on. Arcana. Arcana. Arcana spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to guide my cards and my words for this financial situation. They want to know, when will they see financial growth? They're jobless. Thank you, divine. Thank you, spirit. Arcana. When will they see financial growth? Advice and wisdom for Arcana. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Arcana. Advice around financial growth. Okay. One more. Arcana. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Words of wisdom, enlightenment surrounding their finances, their job. When can they experience financial growth? Arcana. Okay. You had 3 that turned over together. Hey, Cheryl. I'm going to write your name down, okay? Because I'm sure some of the ones that were on the list left, so I can close out with you after Dio. All right, Arcana. So your first card is suspension. So right now you're without a job. And I don't know why. I guess, I don't know why, but the Hangman came out. Well, I know why. Sometimes when we're without a job, we end up getting in a very negative, low vibration mindset. Suspension signifies a time of surrender to a higher purpose. There are times for action, and there are times when it is best to stay still and deepen in wisdom. Your soul is ready for its next stage of growth. Excuse me. This may involve a sacrifice of worldly ambitions or well-laid plans. It's a new point of view, complete surrender. And I really had to learn that whenever I moved to Florida, because I had no job. I didn't know where money was going to come from. It's still either way. I really have to learn how to surrender, and I always use the mantra, let go and let God. keep doing the next right thing, keep putting in the applications, keep showing up for interviews, but then let go and let God. That's all you can do. The more we try to control it, the more we push it away. Then you have the two of challenges coming out, which is a reflection. It's like you may have gotten into a situation from which there's no obvious positive movement forward. The card signifies a pause for clarification. Not about the situation, but about your place in it. You can't go any further on this path until you take a long look at yourself. Stop being in denial about your own faults and failings. Stop distracting yourself to avoid facing the truth. You will make better progress when you're clear about your true intentions. So you're asking, will I get a job? But I feel like you're missing some of the messages here. You will make better progress when you're clear about your true intentions. And this is saying looking at your situation from another angle. Okay, if you're stuck in a negative headspace, like, why is God doing this to me? Or I can't get a job, you're never going to get one, because that's called a self-fulfilling prophecy. So first, you've got to shift your mindset to positive, or you're never going to get one. Okay, self-fulfilling prophecies have research behind them, where what we speak has power. So don't say, will I get a job? Say, when I get a job, when I get a job, and embody the emotions of what it's going to feel like when you do have that job. Jesus taught us to pray as if it's already true. That's because Jesus was a mystic and Jesus was teaching us how to manifest our own reality. He wants us to embody what it's going to feel like when you do get that job right now. The oldest one came out. The oldest one reminds us that having a historical perspective is reassuring in times of trouble, and having a mythological or religious perspective helps us find meaning in our lives. Tales, legends, and lore have been handed down from generation to generation because they are a vital part of our shared humanity. Yeah, you have some deep work to do right now. This is like teaching, traditions, religion and mythology, wise counsel. Like, you've got some shadow work to do right now. But in the meantime, it's staying positive, staying uplifted, okay? Because if you don't stay uplifted, you're pushing that job away. And that's why the enchanter came out. That's the magician. That's the manifesting. But we manifest by seeing the abundance around us right now and reframing our wording. Not will I get a job, but when I get a job. The enchanter is far seeing when it comes to adventures that happen in the forest. What seems inexplicable and troublesome to you may be part of a larger design that only he can see. Still, you can always learn from him, especially when it comes to using your own powers to their fullest. Force of will and intention. And you had another card talking about intention too. So, not will I get a job, when I get a job. Embody the positivity, okay, Arcana? Embody the positivity and the Fae on the bottom of the deck. But you got to wake up every day embodying, like, look at 5 things you're grateful for. And then say, when I get a job, when I get a job. That way you can feel it, you know? I'm sending you lots of love and light. I know it's not easy. So I pray that you can embody the positivity and find something quickly, okay? All right. I think CK left. So Clef is next. Clef and then Maya. Thank you, Arcana. I appreciate you. CK, Clef, and Maya. Hey, CK, do you want a general or specific? I want to know if I passed the exam I wrote today. Oh, okay. Oh, you were the one who won. Let me see the pendulum. One person confirmed the pendulum was right, but there's been okay, no, that one was okay. We'll see. And then I'll do a read over too, but I want to connect and see. We'll see with the pendulum first. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide me. I ask that you guide the pendulum to give us confirmation, yes or no. Did CK pass the exam they wrote today? I call upon CK spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to enlighten us. Did CK pass the exam today? CK passed the exam today. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it did shift from a circular movement, which means it's there, like speaking or connecting, to a yes. So we're going to see. Oh no, Crystal. They'll be done fucking with you whenever you don't give them any power. Okay. All right. Let me do a read, CK. You're going to have to confirm. You're going to have to come back and tell me. All right. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for CK. CK wants to know if they passed their exam today. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. CK. I call upon their spirit team, their archangels, their divine. Did CK pass their test today? Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. CK. Did they pass their exam? CK. Did they pass their exam? CK. Ah, I love it. You got two seekers. It's like, I think you're due. And a Fae. Okay, so hold on. I just want to read the Fae, but let me read the seekers just in case there's something deeper you need to know about this. But it's a very positive read right behind the pendulum saying yes. So please come tell me. My ego needs to hear validation. One person did come back and tell me about confirming the pendulum, and for my own experience, I've confirmed it with myself. But one person that came to see me did confirm it too, with what they asked. So I'm interested to see CK what happens. The seeker of boons has set out on a treasure hunt to a part of the forest where rumor has it precious gemstones can be found. She takes her time, searching carefully and methodically. I feel like taking her time, like putting in the work. You're putting in the work, and that's why you passed, right? But this also can mean to slow down, pay attention to details so that you don't miss something important. But it can also offer reassurance that even though a desired outcome hasn't arrived yet, you're on the right track. But I feel like the key words that are sticking out to me are taking her time, putting in the work, like she's searching. So she's putting in the work. And then you have the seeker of spells. And she goes to the woods at night to see this flower blossom. Her daring has paid off. She arrives at the precise moment that the blossom is unfurling. This is like trusting your instincts. It's like, if you know you did the work, then of course you pass. What does your instincts tell you? Does your instinct, your intuition tell you that you passed? Fearless, bold. And then, of course, you had the Fae behind that, which is why I wanted to jump straight to the Fae. The Fae is a very positive card. So I just wanted to skip the seekers, but I was like, let me just read them. They're on there for a reason. The Fae. Thank you. Yes, come back. The fairy wind is a powerful sign of ultimate success. Only the most fortunate see the Fae. Things will pick up speed for you now, and your endeavors will flow swiftly toward a positive outcome. Continue forward with increased confidence. All right. Thank you, CK. CK. Thank you for waiting around. I appreciate you. I know sometimes it can be a long wait, so thank you. All right. I called Clef and Maya, but I don't think they're here anymore. So then DEO And Crystal, I was going to close out after Cheryl, but if you're still here, I'll read for you after Cheryl. I'll close out with you. Clef, Maya, and DEO. If they're not here, Cheryl will be next. Are they here? It says 7 watching, Sunny. Maybe it's people just hanging out. Crystal, are you still here? Sunny, I appreciate you. I am on the journey to being monetized. So those of you that stick around, give me watch time hours. And it takes watch time hours to become monetized. So I'm very grateful because you're donating your time. You know, I asked my pendulum one day, would I receive a donation from my live? And it said yes, but I didn't receive a monetary donation. So I thought that the pendulum wasn't accurate. But then I sat there and listened, and I'm like, the donation is the energy, the positive. Like, if you'll see the chat sometimes and people are uplifting other people, it's like a whole thing of positivity. It's an exchange of energy. So I do receive donations every day, and it's your energy, it's your time. So I'm grateful to Sanid and to others that even though they've had their read already, they stick around. I appreciate that because you're helping the channel grow, and you don't have to. You don't have to stick around. So thank you. That's your time. All right, Cheryl, do you want general or specific? Thank you, Sunny. It will be. It's the year of the fire horse. I know it will be. You are so right. I went through a huge awakening. I'm still ascending. I'm still awakening. I got sober. I'm almost 9 months sober. And yeah, it will be. It will be. In divine timing. I think in a month or two, my watch time hours will have me to where I'm monetized. And so thank you for sharing your intuition, because it's things like that that keep me trudging on, you know. But I enjoy this too. It helps me stay connected to divine. All right, Cheryl. I don't know if you're new here. I don't think so. I read for you. I can't read Maxwell's intentions specifically because I believe in karma. And if Maxwell doesn't want me to read their energy, I'm creating bad karma. But I'll read around Maxwell and you and what your spirit team suggests for you to do or to know about Maxwell, okay? That death card was really awesome, right? It's a huge one. It is. That is a massive major arcana card. Thank you, Cheryl. All right. Higher power, source, creator of all. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Cheryl. Cheryl's here seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection surrounding Maxwell and their intentions. I ask that her spirit guides come in, help guide her around this, what to expect, how to navigate it. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Cheryl. Advice surrounding Maxwell. Cheryl. Oh, okay. Is this a possible partner? Cheryl. Like a love? Is this a love situation? Cheryl. Words of wisdom and advice. Cheryl. Cheryl. I call upon the archangels, their divine. Oi. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. So the first card that popped out is the Lover's card. Okay. So the Lover's card is like, when is my turn? You're such a nut. How are you on your phone so much? And I want you to send me the picture of what Sterling sent you so I can see now. I can't wait. That's crazy. Adventures of Key-Pop is my husband. All right, Cheryl. Sorry. All right, the Lover's card. So This card is not about trifling romance. The lovers represent true partnership and the life choices and sacrifices that come with commitment. It's love and passion, soulmates. Okay, but what I'm confused about is you have a couple other cards here. So the Enchanter's Wheel, Cheryl, is the ebb and flow. Are y'all dating already? This is the ebb and flow of life. So it's like downs and ups. So it says the Enchanter's Wheel is the great unknown, the things we can't control or comprehend. They are what they are. Life must be engaged in all its complexity if any meaning is to be found in the journey. Excuse me. Very few very few boons come without their attending challenges and vice versa. Sometimes there is only one magpie, but another will come in the proper time, changing your sorrow to joy. The inevitability of change, fate, and fortune. First day is tonight. See, okay. Okay, this is okay. Let me read. I got 4 cards, so let me read the other 2, and it might make a little more sense. All right, you have the Ace of Boons after that. The toad's gift to you is a toadstone ring. Toadstones are not the most attractive amulets, perhaps, but their power is legendary. A toadstone is an all-purpose antidote and changes color in the presence of any poison. Toadstone's rings protect against curses and other supernatural mischief. It's a card of prosperity. But what's kind of throwing me off is the 7 of Boons behind that. See all the doors? It's like all your options. This card is about patience as much as it is about choice. Like you have a lover coming in. I just don't know if it's this person. This card is about patience as much as it is about choice. As you may have noticed, the suit of Boons doesn't go in much for impulsivity. It's like saying, don't be impulsive. Yeah. It's about practical responses to practical problems. If you don't know what to do yet, don't do anything. Remember, once you choose a door, all the others close. So you have a lover coming in, Cheryl. I just don't know if it's this person. So lead with your intuition. Let your intuition guide you. Do not let your because we can all be impulsive, right? Especially when we're single and we're just wanting love. Like, so just if you see red flags, this is why this is coming up, okay? But even if this one has red flags and it's not for you, you have a lover coming in. You do. You'll be just fine. And the ebb and flow is like, if you're feeling disappointment, it's going to change. You know, if we're up here, we're going to go through this because this is how we grow. Hella slow. Right. That's the quote. There you go. Go hella slow. There you go. I love it. It's a positive read, though. Have fun. Have fun and listen to your intuition. Yeah. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate you. I'm excited for you. I hope it goes good. First dates are always fun. I hope it goes good. All right. If Crystal's still here, I'll read for Crystal. And if not, I'll close it out. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate you. I think Crystal left. Okay. Thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. It was a great reading. I didn't expect to be on for 2.5 hours. It was slow yesterday. Thank you all. I'm sending you all so much love and light. And I'll see you on the next one. Namaste.